After a day of unpredictability and a day of hopping back into survival mode, like literally, it was appropriate for us to come to a nearby beach, ground ourselves, and release the trauma into the earth. Never thought that I was going to be back in Pattaya. I don't feel too good about being back in Pattaya, especially as I'm sitting here at Jomtien Beach. The energy is strong. It's a very interesting time that we're in right now, and it's very interesting feeling all the things that I feel right now, all simultaneously. And, you know, it's just very weird. I'm processing everything. I really feel like I am in a new world. I feel like I walked through a portal with this earthquake. Earthquake just shook up some shit, and that one experience has changed my entire existence. I'm in 7-Eleven looking at little items that I may or may not need, but this is therapy for me, so I like it.
So this is a sleeping gummy. Has chamomile, red reishi mushroom extract, L-theanine ×2 formula, and then black currant flavor.
Yep, I need to get that to sleep. So you're gonna get one for yourself? It's 59 baht. 59 baht, so it's not bad. I was just telling Natalie that it seems like food doesn't do what it usually does. Like, I'm not hungry. We're not hungry. We just finished eating fish. One of my favorite fish places here in Pattaya on Jomtien Beach. And that fish was not hitting today. But again, we haven't been hungry, and maybe it just wasn't what we needed at the time. How you feeling?
I keep going in and out of just processing everything. It's like you were saying how we're like different people, and I'm just like, we keep changing. Not intentionally, but shit just keeps happening, and you have to change. Like, you have to.
Yeah.
You have to adapt. And sometimes it's like, but I'm not ready. It's like, but I really like this. I was really happy. I am. It's like, I'm not gonna feel the same way going back. The way that I felt 2 days ago and the way that I feel today are two different people. And so yeah, I'm like mourning the life I had and how free and safe I felt.
Yeah.
I know I'm not going to be able to go back into our condo and be able to sleep. I could barely sleep when I'm not in the condo. So it's like, and going through that, every time I close my eyes, like running for my life. Like every time we open the door, it's going to flash back to that.
Pattaya looks deserted. It looks so different. As we're shifting and changing to these different people, it makes me think that the outside of me changed, but it didn't. Like, I'm in Pattaya. Pattaya probably is the same, but it has the same energy, it has the same vibe and feeling. But I'm the one that's different. I'm the one who has fresh eyes. I have fresh perspective, and when I see things on the outside of me, I'd be like, ugh, were they always like that? Or was this always this way? I find myself confused, but I have to remind myself, oh, you're the one who did the shifting. And so now I gotta enjoy something else. Like, I don't want that to change. I was enjoying this so much, but I notice when we are being shifted to something better or something more aligned to us, we get pushed out. And I'm not even saying that that's happening right now. I'm not even saying that we're getting pushed out. I'm not saying that I'm gonna leave Bangkok. I'm not saying that at all. All I can focus on right now is right now. But what I am saying is, I feel what you're saying. You may not ever feel that safety you felt. I may not ever feel that safety that I felt. I think this is new. I don't think this is here.
At least I remember good.
Hello, madam. Hello, no, thank you. The day is winding down, and I'm trying to capture this sun setting. It's so beautiful, but the camera's not really picking it up the way I wanted to. So right now we are staying at my cousin's house. This is our last night here, and after this we're going to head to a hotel. Right now there are still some updates going on with our building. So while we're in Pattaya, we are headed to grab a few things, like we need bras and underwear and stuff. So we're gonna go get some essentials. We're at Terminal 21 right now. We're just turning in. H&M. Okay. I keep finding myself going back and forth between gratitude and just gratefulness that I'm still alive, and then just overwhelming sadness of, but damn, I just experienced some craziness. And so that's kind of what we've both been doing, and allowing ourselves to feel that feeling.
It's like I find myself feeling the fear again, like reliving the fear of believing that I was about to die.
Some messages and things that we've been receiving and seeing online is, of course, kind of be grateful that you're alive, but at least y'all don't find yourself in a position that Myanmar found themselves in. They got it much worse than y'all. And one thought that came to mind was, I am giving myself permission to sit in my own feelings. I cannot adopt the feeling of minimizing my own experience to lift up someone else's experience. I don't think I can do that right now at this time. I think I just gotta let myself feel what I need to feel and do what I need to do. Today is April 1st, which is Tuesday. The earthquake happened on Friday, so we've been away since then. Today is our last day at my cousin's house. He's been so gracious, and I'm so grateful that I even had a place to come. My cousin's family, his girlfriend is Thai. He has a 6-month-old baby, and the 6-month-old baby has older brothers. What we did was buy a gift for the boys, and now they're like playing. Natalie and I decided to get some dragon fruit and some bananas and a papaya for the family. Natalie came from a family of gift givers. You know, you never go to a house empty-handed. It's something that don't come to my mind first. And Natalie's always like, hey, do you wanna? And I think I just never did it because sometimes I just never know what people want or what they need. And so she has gotten me accustomed to just observing people, understanding the culture, and just give what you have.
We are back on Koh Larn.
Right now, we are being present with ourselves, and when the body says, I want this, or when your being says, you know what, let's go get some fruit today. We need to be by some water today. And we've just been following what our body needs.
We wanted to give ourselves time to adjust to the shock of everything, time to adjust to the trauma that we just experienced, and to take time to just allow ourselves emotionally to process.
Fruit market.
Nice. But we know that we wouldn't be able to do that if we were trying to process the trauma in the place where the trauma and the nightmare happened.
Yeah, it's hard to do that. And then plus, we're not on social media. We backed away from everything. I don't know what the news is right now. I don't want to know. I just want to relax and detach from it.
So we'll be here right now for now. Our realtors in our apartment, actually, as we speak, surveying our apartment because they wanted residents to do that. They wanted residents to look for cracks and report them so that they can
file insurance claims and stuff. But we're like, we're not gonna be back in that apartment. Okay, we came back for our essentials. We did not look up. All right, we came in very tunnel vision. Get our passports, get a few change of clothes, and out that joint. From there, we'll see what happens. We'll get a report back in a few days after that, and then we'll work from there. But right now, there's nothing more that we can do. So it's like, it's just kind of up in the air. Even yesterday, there was a scare that there were more tremors because people were being evacuated from their buildings again. And when we received that news, the amount that we started shaking and hyperventilating and stuff like that, it was just clear, yeah, we're not ready to go back to Bangkok right now. So
yeah, we just arrived at our favorite villa.
thank you for my welcome drink.
Okay.
Somebody sang about me one day. It is now about 5 days after the earthquake. We're here in Koh Larn, and it's been nice. We've been getting some really great relaxation, and we have gotten an update from our realtor about the status of our condo. First of all, our hallways are completely like cracked. Inside our condo, there doesn't seem to be as much damage as what the hallways look like. With that information, we're kind of left in a space of, do we have the grounds to get our deposit back or not? If our landlord doesn't budge, like, what position will that leave us in? And one of those positions would be to living in there, and that's something that I personally I definitely have real deep anxiety about. Just the thought of it kind of chokes me up. So, but yeah, we'll see. We're leaving Pattaya, about to check out of our villa and start this journey. It's my road dog. We gotta stay on the journey, says the universe. That's what it's telling us. Don't get too comfortable. You thought.